he talked about Owen Hart pile driving him
Yeah.
on his neck. And I didn't think much of it, but I was skimming through YouTube about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I actually came upon that clip.
Yeah.
And it was almost an exact same thing of what happened with Steve Austin.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if it was before or after, but
No,
that was
I
very
was
scary.
actually after the incident there with Steve, because out of the blue, I mean, Steve called me up on my cell phone, and we didn't really have a whole lot of interaction to begin with, but he calls me up on my cell phone, and he's like, Dan, he said, this is Steve Austin. He says, I know we didn't have much interaction when we were both working for Vince and WWE at the time, and I go, he said, but a friend of mine just showed me a match between you and Owen where he basically dropped to his butt when he did the move there to you, and he goes, he fucked up, didn't he? And I'm going, yep, he did. I took full impact on the top of my head. It would have been one thing if he would have been a big old Samoan. Samoans got these big old giganto thighs out to them. They're big, rugged, thick people. I mean, they've got these big thighs. They've got a big old butt onto them right there. If they dropped down, I would have had all kinds of real estate there. I would have never come close to being hit the top of my head. Yeah, well, that's where Owen should drop down straight down to his knees. And a lot of wrestlers, they have that long hair, so you see the hair get crushed, but they'll never actually hit their head in the process. So, but that was scary for me, because when I did hit impact, I had a bolt of lightning run down my spine and run down my right leg. And as I laid there trying to stay in character, because that was all part of what injury angle was going to take place. So as I'm laying there quietly, I'm trying to move my fingers and see if I can still move my toes, knowing that I think I'm moving my toes, but I can't see my toes moving. But I saw my fingers moving at that point. And everything else was all put into place to where, okay, they come in with the neck brace. They're going to be putting me on a backboard. So again, I'm just trying to stay in character. But there was at one point in time where Owen did knelt down to me, and he tried to again. But he whispered, he's like, if you're okay, squeeze my hand. Well, I did not squeeze his hand because I did not know if I was okay. But I just
Wow.
So I mean that was scary for me.
Okay, so that was supposed to be
an injury angle,
a fake injury, but it ended up being a real injury.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Wow. He actually did drop me on my head. I mean, I was, once it got me through the curtain, I got up off the backboard and I was good to go. Now again, that was something that I'll tell people I dodged a bullet that day. That's all it was. That it was because of probably my youth, my strength, my big thick neck that I had, my bone head. I mean, all those little attributes that I was able to walk away from that